Hello there. Your reputation precedes you, Vault Dweller. Oh, but I forget my manners. My name is Leo Petrov. It's a pleasure. Are you surprised? Locals tell me you're quite active here in Appalachia. Some even describe you as exceptionally capable. I must ask, despite knowing it is strange to do so on a first meeting, but do you happen to have a Nuka-Cola Classic? I have run out. Oh, much obliged. And I do mean much. Walking around sure works up a thirst, But I'm sure you're wondering why I am here. To be blunt, I believe we can enter a partnership. As a former security officer for the Nuka-Cola Corporation, I'm sure you will find me useful. Ah, you are a sharp one, as I expected. Yes, my career was much more, colorful. Perhaps I'll tell you about it another time, over a bottle of Nuka. Here's my proposition. For the small price of Nuka-Cola beverages, I will offer you extra security here. But, of even more value, I can offer you words of Nuka inspiration, specific to the variety you share. Think of it as a sort of motivational pep talk. I am confident it will make your day-to-day survival a bit easier. Much obliged, Vault Dweller. I'll have your back as long as I'm here. Greetings. Remember, don't hesitate to ask me for assistance. I suppose you should get to know me if we're to be sharing a space together. I'm surprised you're asking that. Nuka-Cola is the #1 drink of choice across America. It's difficult to find someone who doesn't like it. Are you not fond of Nuka-Cola? Of course, I've heard the concerns before, but I assure you they are fully unfounded. No research or testing has ever found any conclusive evidence of any health risk. Nuka-Cola is safe for everyone to enjoy. No, I'm not. I originally came here on the job. After the bombs, I started wandering around, but I do return to Appalachia from time to time. Yes, I originally came here on case. I suppose none of it matters now. After the bombs fell, my job ceased to exist. I tried to find my way home, but... Let's speak of something else. Well, that is a rather large topic. What would you like to know? I must admit, I rather enjoyed my work. My time at the company raised my appreciation of the brand, and I realized something. Nuka-Cola created more than drinks. We offered an escape from the looming threat of war, and happiness to millions of children and adults alike. Remembering the smiles. I know, despite our mistakes, we did some good in the end. Well, any corporation will have corruption, but that does not paint the entire picture, nor does it reflect all the employees and their efforts. Marketing may have focused on money, but what of the Nuka World ride designers' passion to create pleasant experiences for the whole family? It's not really something worth discussing. The trail went cold. I can't lie. I still think about it, but... never mind that. Let's carry on. Sure. No offense, but I believe it's best to keep personal matters separated from business. I hope you understand, partner. Well, I used to have a house in the capital. Must be long gone now. To be honest, I spent little time there. I'm sure it comes as no surprise to hear Nuka-Cola had enemies. It was my job to shut down internal leaks, catch corporate spies, etc. I went where I was needed, inspecting factories and offices across the country. I practically lived on the road, and that left little personal time. Of course. Ah, my favorite topic. What's on your mind? And this has something to do with Nuka-Cola? A fascinating tale, I'm sure. Do go on. Well, that certainly would not fall within Nuka-Cola's safety standards, but I must admit, it is an ingenious way to mass-produce a vaccine. Nuka Shine? Well, that's certainly not an official Nuka-Cola product. What is it, some sort of local cocktail? University students had their hands in that? Nuka-Cola was, of course, aware of people's fondness for mixing their product with alcohol. But frankly, this sounds problematic. Not to mention trademark infringement. Back in the day, I would have shut the whole operation down. Wherever did you discover this? I can't imagine it was easy to find. A speakeasy and a tattoo parlor? How curious. And a robo-brain made for alcohol testing. In some ways, that is ingenious. Maybe in the future I'll run into this Biv. I'm curious what kind of information I could pull from it. But then again, I'm no longer employed. I'm going to pretend you didn't tell me this. I want nothing to do with your unlicensed Nuka-Cola contraband. Nuka-Cola Dark satisfies me just fine. By all means, what's on your mind? Are you positive? This appears to be official, but I assure you I had no idea. I wonder if this was entirely local to the Kanawa plant. Preposterous. These experiments happened just before the bombs fell, did they not? I don't believe those chemicals ever hit the mass market. This whole time I was thinking of nothing more than how flavorful our products were. I never seriously considered it, but am I truly an addict? Right. I mean, it is just soft drinks at the end of the day, huh? And who knows? As a ghoul, these chemicals may not even affect me. Fascinating. I had heard the company had a storage facility in the area. What a find! Perhaps I'll visit it sometime. Really? A part of my investigation was to track down those plans. They were exclusive, meant to be used for upcoming Nuka-Cola events. Just how did you gain access to this locker? Intriguing. TNT Dome number 3 was the only locker that belonged to Nuka-Cola as far as I knew. I suspect an employee embezzled funds to purchase this locker and then used it to hide valuable and confidential items. In fact, I'm almost certain. In any case, I believe this information wraps up that particular mystery. At least as far as I am concerned. Perhaps. I would argue I didn't want to solve the case that badly. Maybe you were meant to solve this case all along? I honestly could not have done this without you, friend. Having a cold case over me, it really dampened my spirits. This case wouldn't have been anything out of the ordinary if the world didn't. The fact is, you solved a mystery I was unable to. For what it's worth, you would have been a great Nuka-Cola security officer. Solving crimes and helping people? Well, it suits you. Oh yes, I visited it before coming here. It was a splendid time, despite it not being an official event, that is. Sure. Of course. How can I help? Oh, you're interested in what I have. Well, here. Let me show you. Don't look so gloomy, friend. At least you don't look like a prune. Greetings. Remember, don't hesitate to ask me for assistance. Of course. How can I help? Ah, I did indeed. I very much enjoy every Nuka flavor and find each one uniquely inspiring. For every Nuka-Cola drink you share with me, I will share that inspiration with you. I realize this sounds like fiction, but I can assure you, you will feel that extra pep in your step. Now then, let's see what you have. Take a leap, enjoy a quantum. There aren't many perks to being a ghoul, but drinking quantum without worrying about side effects is one of them. I do wish it didn't make my urine glow, however. Cheers to you, friend. Ask away. I'll do my best to have answers. I'm sure you will.